Hello, it's Chris again at Falcon. If you're looking for power when off-grid, then an inverter is a great product to have installed. This is one of the most popular inverters. This is the 1500 watt pure sine wave inverter. This is something that we can fit to your van, to your existing batteries, and then this will on demand change your battery power to household electricity. This has the capability of a 1500 watt constant supply and can take a surge value up to 3000 watt. The difference between surge and running value is, as an example, with a kettle turned on from a cold start, it will need a boost of power which may demand on a 1000 watt kettle 1500 watt or 2000. That's the surge value. But then when the kettle has had that surge, now it's boiling the water at 1000 watt at the rating of the kettle. So this unit is designed to deliver 1500 constant, but can take a surge value up to 3000. So it's a perfect inverter for travel appliances when camping, for things such as a toaster, a kettle, a hairdryer, or a microwave. The inverter can be fitted in one of two ways. It can be fitted with a dedicated socket, or it can be fitted to all the sockets inside the van. Now, if we're going to fit it to a dedicated socket, that can be a socket that you could call your inverter socket. So you would then have all your sockets as normal, but when you turn your inverter on, that dedicated socket would now give you power from your inverter. Now, you could use that in a place of convenience, but should you want all your existing sockets inside your van to then be connected, we then install a switching system which would allow you then to use those sockets from electrical hookup where hookup is available, or alternatively when you flick a switch on the inverter, now those sockets instead will be getting power from your power inverter. The advantage of the switch system is that it will only allow one supply at a time to go through those sockets. So even if you were switched on with a power inverter, should you be plugged in to the grid, it will only see inverted power, not from the electrical hookup, therefore making it safe for you. When the inverter is fitted to the battery, we put protection between the inverter and the battery to protect the components. There is a switch on the inverter to manually switch the inverter on at the point of the inverter, but normally we fit the inverters in a place very close to the battery, which is not always easy to access. Therefore, we also in the price include a remote fitted switch, of which we can then position that in a convenient place for ease of use. In this particular van, we have installed it in this position over here, and now simply switching the inverter on, now we have power to the sockets, so we can now use a hairdryer, a toaster, a microwave, or a kettle. Off grid, but with electrical supply. We have power next to the lake, in a campsite where there's no electricity, or just at the side of the road, supported by your battery and supported by your solar system. When you finish using the inverter, it's always as well to switch it off, and now we are back to 12 volt, and our inverter is no longer in standby mode, so we are no longer drawing any power from your battery at all. And of course, if you're looking for installation, you have the option of coming to Falcon Technologies headquarters, which is based in Cheshire, just off the M56 at junction 10. Easy access, but when you arrive here, we've got a beautiful campsite with electrical hookup, fresh air. You get 2 free nights of camping. Advantage is, arriving the day before installation allows us to discuss the design of your system, agree locations of where equipment can be installed. At this point, your van has not been touched. You're staying in your van overnight on hard standing with electrical hookup, toilets and showers, Elson Point fresh water, and all the amenities of a campsite. Ready for the workshop at 8:15. Now you can go to our lovely little waiting room, watch a bit of TV, have a cup of coffee, cup of tea, and then maybe you might want to go for a walk down the canal. The canal is through the Woodland Trust, which is a beautiful walk through all the locks and seeing the fantastic views, which you will arrive eventually at the Lee Arms. At 12 o'clock, the Lee Arms is open. By the time you've had your dinner and then walk back, your van will be back on the campsite. Ready now for your tutorial from one of our engineers to show you how to get the best out of the system and the work that we've done for you. Having a second night of camping now allows you to play with the technology that we've fitted for you. So therefore, any questions you might have, those can be answered in the morning. So before you leave us on day 3, you are confident and competent of the work that we have done for you and fully understand it. Thanks for watching.